people in the village warned me about the house before I rented it. They didn't say it was haunted, they didn't tell ghost stories. They just paused when I mentioned the address, then quietly changed the subject. That should have been my first warning. The house stood on the edge of a small English village, surrounded by foggy fields and narrow roads. Old brick walls, heavy wooden doors. The kind of place that felt older on the inside than it looked from outside. The first night was silent. Too silent. No wind. No birds. Not even the distant sound of cars. Just the ticking of an old clock in the hallway that I didn't remember winding. At exactly 3:12 a.m., the clock stopped, and footsteps began upstairs. Slow. Careful. Like someone trying not to wake the house. I lay still in bed, listening. The footsteps crossed the landing, stopped directly above my room, then moved away. In the morning, I checked. There was no upstairs bedroom, only a locked door at the end of the hall. The second night, the smell started. Damp earth. Cold stone. Something old and buried. I followed it to the locked door. The handle was freezing. When I touched it, I heard breathing on the other side. Not panicked. Patient. That night, I dreamed of standing in the fields behind the house, watching figures walk toward me through the fog. They were dressed in old-fashioned clothing, their faces pale, eyes dark and empty. One by one, they stopped in front of me. And then I woke up standing in the hallway, in front of the locked door, with mud on my feet. I called a local historian the next day. He hesitated before telling me the truth. During the 1800s, the house had been used as a temporary holding place during a cholera outbreak. People were locked upstairs to protect the village. Most of them never came back out. The door was sealed, not to keep people out, but to keep something in. That night, the knocking began, from inside the walls, from beneath the floor, from the ceiling. Voices whispered my name in accents that didn't belong to this century. At 3:12 a.m., the locked door opened on its own, the hallway filled with fog. Figures stepped out slowly, their feet never quite touching the floor. Their faces were calm, relieved. One of them stopped in front of me. "You're early," he said gently. Hands reached out from the fog. Cold. Gripping. The next morning, villagers saw the house standing empty again. The front door wide open, no signal. Just muddy footprints leading into the fields behind the house. They stopped suddenly, as if whoever made them didn't need to walk anymore.